These problems should be peaceful. And I think what happened in Romania demonstrates to everyone the great cost of letting things get out of hand and having violence.
Let me throw that over to you, Mr. Shishkin, because as we know, Mr. Gorbachev himself is going to one of the Soviet republics, Lithuania, earlier in the new year to try and get them not to demand their independence from the Central Communist Party in Moscow. If that attempt fails by persuasion on Mr. Gorbachev's part, will he continue to adopt a to try for a peaceful solution of that dispute?
Oh yes, you're right. I quite agree with you, because we need a good compromise, wise compromise, and I'm quite sure we'll find a compromise with our Lithuanian colleagues.
But what sort of compromise? Isn't Mr. Gorbachev going to be faced with the agonizing dilemma of either clamping down on Lithuania, in which case he will lose credibility with his friends, his new friends in the West, or of letting Lithuania go, in which case he'll lose his reputation at home?
No, I think we have other options, and I think the compromise is quite possible, and it is at hand. But it's necessary simply to consider the whole situation, and his visit to Lithuania will give him an important information.
If the compromise is at hand, can you tell us just a little more about it? What would it mean? What would happen?
You see, we have the different options, but I think that just now we are preparing the 28th Party Congress, and the perestroika of the party is the most important thing in my country. So, in these frames, we can solve the problems with our Lithuanian colleagues.
Just a very last word to you, Mr. Kamen. Are you as hopeful as that?
Well, I'm always hopeful, and I think if people stretch out the process and hold a serious dialogue, there's always a peaceful option.
Mr. Kamen in Washington and Mr. Shishkin in Moscow, thank you both very much indeed for taking part in this program. And that's all from this special edition of Newsnight on the Romanian Revolution. Our first program of the new year will be on Tuesday, the 2nd of January. Please join us again then. Till then, from all of us, a very good night to you.
And tomorrow night, BBC1 will be looking back on the startling changes in the Eastern Europe and all the other top stories from 1989 in Review of the Year at 10 o'clock tomorrow evening. At midnight here on 2, there's the 4th film in the season of spaghetti westerns by Sergio Leone, A Fistful of Dynamite, starring Rod Steiger and James Coburn. And both that and our next programme are later than published because of our extra news programme. The Rolling Stones have been making modern music's headline news for 25 years. And we review the band's continuing success now in an arena special.